Hey guys, sorry for being late. Technical difficulties that couldn't be avoided. I won't bore you by going into details, but let's start. Okay, today we're going to be watching crazy videos on YouTube, seeing what is getting views at the moment, how these videos are filmed, what they're about, and just basically watching videos that are popular and making money on YouTube at the moment. I know that a lot of you are probably at home, locked in, bored, with quarantine, imposed on you. And I thought it'd be a cool idea to just pass some time and watch some successful, strange, kooky YouTube channels together. So I'm just checking everything's set up well and correctly on my computer over here. Yeah, it looks like we're in business. So yeah, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to pass some time together, watch some weird and wonderful videos on YouTube, see the huge diversity on the website, and just sort of deconstruct why they're making money, what's so special about them, what the creators are doing to maximize the money on their channels, to give you some inspiration if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel yourself, or get some ideas for videos that you could make in the future. So let's see if people are tuned in. So yeah, we got... is this going to be safe? Pierre's asking. I can't promise anything. I've got some interesting, strange YouTube videos that we're going to watch. Let's see what people are saying in the chat already. So we've got Crazy Gamer. I can't read all of that message for some reason. I've got a technical issue, but I can see Pierre is saying hello. Crazy Gamer is asking about YouTube monetization. I'll go into some other questions in a second. Daniel is saying hello. Cool, yeah. So the way I want this to work is, as you can see on my computer now, I have found a list of 25 of the strangest YouTube channels out there. And in this list, they've got just a complete diverse list of different channels that we're going to be able to dip into and watch. I mean, we're not going to watch all 25, but I want this to really be like a entertainment, like group discussion thing, like not too structured, just something to pass the time, that we can all sort of dip into, get a bit of entertainment out of it, get a few laughs, and just pass the time and make the best out of this bad situation that we're all in. So I've got this list I'm going to be walking through, but if you've got any channels that you know of that are successful, a little bit off the mainstream, a little bit strange, that you think would be cool to watch and share with everyone else in the chat room, let me know, and we'll jump in and watch some channels there. But yeah, cool. I can see we've got Clockwork here as well. Pierre Plays. I'm an innocent Frenchman, don't scare me. Okay, well, we've got to work through the list. I can't promise, what's going to come up in these strange YouTube channels we're going to dive into today, but let's see what comes up. So, here we go. The 25 strangest YouTube channels. This is a cool list I found earlier. And you can see here, they've got lists of really weird, different YouTube channels. Here, we've got Cooking with Dog. Ask a Mortician was up there at the top. Someone cutting up a teddy bear here. Alright, cool. So this was the first guy I thought... Actually, no, we're going to come back to him in a second, actually. Let's jump in with something really strange. The Licking Guy. So like I said, these are going to be examples of channels that are doing really well, but a little bit off the mainstream, a little bit unexpected. So here's one guy I found off this list, The Licking Guy. This is this channel. Basically, what this guy does is... he goes around to all different places on the internet and he licks places. Sorry, not places on the internet, places in the world. He goes there and he licks them. And that's all he's known for. It's just going to random places and licking them. And you can see here, look, he's got 231,000 subscribers just from doing that. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years nearly, and I've got 33,000 subscribers. This guy is just licking things, and he's got 230,000 subscribers. Crazy. What do you think of this channel? People in the chat, let me know what people are saying down here. Can I do your channel? It'll give you a laugh how bad it is. I might get around to having a look at your channel in a bit. 360k challenge. Pierre Play's got a little comeback video, so maybe we'll look at that later on as well. But let's look at some videos from the Licking Guy and see what he's all about. I've tried not to look at many of these videos in advance because I want to kind of react to them and see them for the first time the same as you. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump into videos and we're going to sort by most popular and see which video has got this person the most views, so what his best work is, I guess, in theory. Okay, Here we go, licking Area 51. So you can see I actually looked through this one quickly earlier, but we'll give it a watch again because this was really weird. And this is just to show you the magic and the beauty of YouTube and how even someone with a really strange idea can do well. So let's see what this guy is all about. Area 51. What are people saying in the chat? Just a heads up, what I'm going to try and do every video we watch is I'm going to leave the original creator's channel name down here so that you can go and watch their content. You know, I don't want to take views away from the original creator. So if any of these channels interest you, you know, go check out their channel name. After this video, go check their videos out in more detail and give them some love. So he said he's driving. He doesn't even show his face, and he's getting this many views. Nearly 4.5 million views. It's literally a video of him driving into a desert. Okay, let's jump forward a little bit more. Oh my god. How does this guy get so many views? I'm here working my ass off and he's getting 4 million views. And he's been driving for the first 2.5 minutes. Alright, what do you guys think of this video? It's going to go lick Area 51. Here we are. To be fair to him, in his defense, he's got a really good build up here. Like he's creating suspense. He's making drama around it. Like he's got a good video making approach. Build some suspense at the start. Gotta give it to him. Pierre Play says, I obviously don't lick enough things, Greg. Yeah, I can't relate to his viewers, clearly. So he's on foot for 45 minutes after a 365-mile drive. I mean, I was complaining that he doesn't put much effort into his videos, but he drove 365 miles and spent 45 minutes on foot to make this video, so he is putting some work in. Entrance is close by. Let's go forward a little bit. So apparently this is Area 51 that he's going up to. This is so stupid. He has to have watched that sign beforehand. He can't just lick it. Just finding it for the first time, no way. The noise he made as well, he had to make the noise, didn't he? It's like he doesn't know what to do now he's done it. Oh damn. Okay, so that's the licking guy. He drove 365 miles, walked around for an hour to lick a sign on the gate of Area 51 and then to apparently destroy it straight after. And this guy has got 4.3 million views and 231,000 subscribers. I mean, who says you can't be successful for doing something out of the ordinary? That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. What are you thinking to the licking guy? Do you think he deserves the amount of views and subscribers that he's getting, or is he overhyped? I'm also curious to see the first video they ever made, because I think it's interesting to see their most popular work. That was 2 years ago, but how did it all start? What was their first ever video on YouTube? So the first video was only 42 seconds long. It's got 76,000 views. can't believe this is a channel that works successfully on YouTube. It's incredible. Apparently this is Elvis Presley's front gate. I mean, Elvis Presley is dead. I don't know when he died, but I don't think he was alive when this video was made, was it? In 2015. So it's literally what you imagine it's going to be. He drives up to a place, licks it, and that's the end of the video. It didn't even have a sticker back then. Look. Mind blowing. It's crazy how these channels can get so successful. Like, it just shows you just need one idea, and no matter how crazy it sounds, if there's an audience for it, you can absolutely crush YouTube. This guy, we've watched 2 videos so far. Looks like he does exactly the same thing every video. Drives to a new location, licks it, end of the video. And his first video he ever did has got 76,000 views. I think my first video's got 1,000 views after 4 years. But, you know, he obviously blew up straight away. His first few videos, 80,000 views, 90,000 views, licking a police car. You know, if you try something for there's all you people out there saying you're scared to start a channel and watch people judge you. This guy goes around licking things and he's absolutely dominating. So no matter how far-fetched and crazy you think an idea is, you may as well give it a shot. You know, it might work. See what people are saying. Okay, so yeah, Pierre Play says it's grim. Alright, so doesn't look like he's selling anything, but let's go back to his see how much money he's probably making from ad revenue. So these are now from the newest videos down. 1.5 million views, 3.5 million views, his last video before that. These haven't got very many views. Oh wait, these are 1,000 views. Oh wow, so it looks like his channel had a boom, but he's not been getting many views recently. Alright, so maybe the licking phase of the internet has been and gone. He's past his prime. But in his prime, 4.3 million views, 1 million views, 4.3 million views. He's probably making at least $8,000 from that one video, the Area 51 video, maybe more. This 1 million views, around $2,000. So no matter how crazy your idea sounds, may as well give it a try. YouTube is amazing for opportunities. Okay, Daniel Jackson, what you saying? 2 things with making money on YouTube. Do I need the minimum of 100 to get paid? A one-time thing, or can I be paid through PayPal? So you can't be paid through PayPal on YouTube, Daniel. You have to have a bank account, and you have to have reached the criteria on YouTube: 4,000 hours of 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. Once you've hit that, you need to have made at least $100 for YouTube to pay you. That's the payment threshold. They won't pay you any amount of money that's less than $100. So when all your views and money is collected and it's over $100, you will then get paid from YouTube. Once you've hit the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. After that point, you just need to make $100, and you'll get paid every time you make more than $100. Small marketing, you don't do the review about your new laptop. I know, I'm going to get around to it soon. I'm doing this stream on my new laptop. That's the reason I've started streaming more, is because I've got a laptop that can finally handle streaming, but I do need to do a review on it and tell people if it's good for YouTube, if it's good for streaming or not. Alright, cool. So if you're just jumping into this live stream, we're basically helping people out who are in quarantine, who have got no options and just want to get some entertainment and pass some time. And what we're doing is we're looking at the strangest YouTube channels on YouTube. I found this list and just seeing how people are crushing, like absolutely dominating YouTube with really weird and strange ideas. And you know, it just shows you how you don't have to be a genius with a ton of marketing background to make a successful YouTube channel. And this is the next one on the list that I found that I want to show you all. Benjamin Bennett. And like I said, at any time, if you know any YouTube channels yourself that are weird, strange, that do really well, let me know and we'll watch it in this stream too. Cool, so Benjamin Bennett. So you can see, I found his profile. He's got 250,000 subscribers, absolutely crushing, dominating me like the last guy was. So soul destroying. But how this guy got big, I read this from the list. He started to do a bit more variety now, but what this guy does is he just sits in front of the camera and sits and smiles for 4 hours at a time. You can see all the videos are pretty much 4 hours on the dot. He just sits at the camera, live streams, and smiles, and doesn't do anything else. And he's getting 90,000 views, 260,000 views, 100,000 views. Benjamin Bennett, absolutely crushing the game. So let's watch one of his sitting and smiling videos and see how this all works. So I was watching this earlier just to do a bit of research, and I thought maybe I didn't have the sound turned on to my laptop, or it was broken, but no, he's actually, there's no sound at all. He's just completely silent. Look at his chat box over here, all these people commenting and chatting, and the whole premise of this is him sitting in a corner and smiling, just like it says in the title to the video. And you can see by the number, he's done this at this point, he's done this at least 305 times already. I can't believe it. These channels which seem to have such little effort are doing so amazing. It's you can either be a hater, or you can just give them mad respect and take your hat off to them. What do people think of this? Pierre plays, I got £20 stuck in my AdSense from when I used to stream, but now my channel isn't monetized. Yep. So until that £20 gets over £100, you're not going to make any money from YouTube, Pierre. So you've got to get back onto your channel, make videos again, earn some more money, and get that over $100 and you'll get paid. So here we go. It's Benjamin Bennett, sat in the corner. I can't even see him smiling yet. It's just chilling. Look at the chat as well. There's so many people watching him, and his whole channel is just him sitting in a corner during a live stream for 4 hours at a time. I mean, I want him to smile. and there's the smile. I watched this earlier, and that moment where he smiles for the first time had me in hysterics. Like, because there's a build up, and then it's just so out the blue. There you go. And yeah, this is the whole video. Look at the time at the bottom, 4 hours and 1 minute. Literally, like the title says, sitting and smiling. Video number 305 of these that he's done. Imagine that, 300 videos, 4 hours long. I'm gonna have to do the maths here. Let's get a calculator up quickly. 305 times 4 hours. So we're assuming every video he's done is 4 hours long. I can't use a calculator. He spent 1,220 hours sat in silence on YouTube in a corner, smiling at a camera. 1,220 hours. And doing this, this is all he did for years and years and years, got him 256,000 subscribers. And this video alone has got 266,000 views. What are people thinking? Here we go. 306k challenge. Seriously, all the effort others make, and all you have to do is just sit there and smile at a camera. Exactly, it's my point. Pierre needs to build up her watch hours and make some more money to get paid out. 360k challenge. It's a good smile, to be fair. It is, yeah. You know what? I just thought I was paused then. He was so still. I thought, oh, I paused the video. No, he just doesn't move. He moves so little. It just looks like he's paused. And this is the whole video. He just sits there and smiles for 4 hours. It's crazy what, some of these wild ideas that you can grow a YouTube channel with. What do you think? Give me some input on what you think on these videos. The chat's a bit dry here. You got to drum up and give me your opinion, because I just think this is absurd and crazy. But at the same time, it makes me love YouTube even more, because anyone can crush YouTube. You just gotta have an idea that makes people laugh, or that resonates with people, and you can grow to 250,000 subscribers by sitting in a corner smiling. All right, cool. So Pierre's given us a little input. This person spent nearly 51 days of his life sat in a corner smiling in silence for his channel. So you could say it's little effort, but that's a lot of time actually as well, isn't it? And how does this person make money? If we scroll down, we can see in his description he's linking to his Patreon. I don't know if anyone knows what Patreon is, but it's basically a website where you can send your audience to, and they can send you monetary donations every month to support what you're doing. And you can see what Benjamin's doing is he's sending people from YouTube, so his 250,000 subscribers, just watching him sit in a corner for 4 hours, he's sending them to YouTube and asking them to buy memberships off him, starting from $2 a month and going all the way up to $20 a month. And let's see what that's going to get the person that signs up. So if they pay $2 a month, they're going to get blog posts from Benjamin. That's it pretty much, because all the other stuff you can get for free anyway. Let's see what they get on the $20 a month package. So they're going to get Patreon only content, so content exclusive to if you're a paying Patreon for Benjamin. Apparently he's a musician, so you can get some of his music as well if you become a patron. Video downloads. Cool, so you're going to get music and video downloads if you're a patron. But, not a whole lot of stuff. But at the same time, there's going to definitely be people. I wonder if it tells you how many patrons he's got. He's got 12 patrons, so he's making $52 a month. So not a great deal. Oh, he's got even more tiers as well. But he's going to be making some nice money from YouTube for doing what a lot of you could say is nothing, sitting in a corner, getting 250,000 views. This is probably going to make him $500 at least. Could be making him $1,000, could be making him $2,000. He's got the live chat going at the same time. People in the live chat could be donating to him. So that's another crazy video idea, making people money in 2020, sitting and smiling in a corner. See what people are saying. I think quarantine's affected my brain. It definitely has. I said that at the start of the video. I need some entertainment as much as everyone else needs some entertainment. That's why I thought it'd be cool to pass the time, watch some crazy, strange videos together. If it's a bad idea, let me know. If you're thinking it's a good idea and you're digging it, let me know. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a cool time to hang out. People that are in lockdown and quarantine alone, it might be a good way to connect with each other, have a little chat in the chat box, and also learn about some new things as well on YouTube. So Pierre thinks I'm going crazy because I've got cabin fever. 360k challenge. Any tips on how to grow to $200 to $2,000 through YouTube or outside of YouTube? Let me know and I'll get back to that question. All right, here is another channel I found. If you know what this is, you might be squirming already. But I found this channel not through the list that we're basing, not through this list here that we're basing this video on, but I found this channel today, unrelated to that list, through somewhere else. This is Soo Young. I believe she's Korean, and she has a mukbang channel. Look here, look. She has 343 million subscribers, and I bet half the people watching this video probably don't even know what mukbang is. But she's doing mukbang, and she's got this many subscribers. It just shows you that there's niches out there, interest topics that a lot of people don't know about, but they can get you a big following. Anyone in the chat know what mukbang is? Let me know. Say yes. But yeah, I found Soo Young earlier. I think she's one of the biggest mukbang YouTubers out there. And if you've got a bit of sensitivity or a bit of a sensitive stomach, you might want to skip this little bit because it's pretty shocking what she does. And also, I've heard some people complain about animal cruelty and how humane some of the things she does on her channel are too. So I did warn you, if you're a bit squeamish, you might not like to see this. But here we go. So this Korean woman has a mukbang channel, and let's watch one of her most popular videos to see what it's all about. This is Soo Young, and like I said, 343 million subscribers, and this video has 21 million views. Oh god, I don't like seafood, so this makes me feel gross already. I'm pretty sure that's a live octopus she's got in her bag. So just to give you a heads up, because 360k challenge has asked what mukbang is. Mukbang is basically videos of people on YouTube where the creator films himself eating a food. It can be any type of food, but it was discovered recently, you know, within this new field of videos in mukbang, that there's people out there just love watching other people eat. I don't really get it myself, but you know, this woman's got at least 3.4 million subscribers. There's a lot of people out there that like watching people eat. Soo Young, who I'm showing you now, is one of the top of the game, and you can see one of her most viewed videos we're watching now. She's handling a live octopus here, which is it stuck to the table? Yeah, Pierre's got it. Mukbang is basically eating massive amounts of food, sometimes fast food, for your audience. Look at her facial reactions as well. It's such a weird like type of video to make. I just don't understand it at all, but people love it. What do you guys think? Are you digging this video? Is this your sort of thing, or is this not what you're into? So yeah, she's handling this octopus. What on earth are they in the bag as well? Are they just little fish, or like eels, or mudfish? Okay, so Pierre Play said mukbang, which is this category of video, has become popular because everyone started doing it. And this genre started, okay, we're getting like a little education lesson here. This genre started when Asian women started posting videos of themselves eating. Men got really into it, became a bit fetishized, and blew up. And now there's this huge type of video on YouTube called mukbang, where people are getting millions of views and millions of subscribers. And I just find it really weird. 360k challenge, can't stand watching people eat, so doesn't understand why mukbang is so popular. I'm with you there. I find this so strange, and I find it so weird how she's acting like really scared and intimidated and worried. Like, I think it's all an act, because I think she's probably done this loads of times before, but people obviously get a bit of a thrill watching her look really like panicky and scared. But yeah, we're going to go forwards a little bit. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're watching really crazy, weird, strange YouTube videos that are doing really well, like that are crushing YouTube, and we're just trying to deconstruct and work out why they're so popular, and also give you some ideas on what you can do yourself if you're thinking of some new ideas, or just to give you an understanding of how crazy you can be on YouTube and still do really well. So she's stirring up these mudfish. What's she saying? Acting really weird. She said the mudfish are done, so I don't know if she's like flavouring them up in that water. This is such. Alright, let's jump forward a little bit. This is such a weird video. Okay, so she's cooking. Thank God she's cooking the fish. I thought she was going to eat them raw. Greetings from Greece. Greetings, Easy Purple. Good to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. We're watching really weird, strange videos that are doing amazingly well on YouTube and working out why they're doing so well. And we're currently watching a mukbang video, which is just a video of someone eating food, and it's got 21.5 million views. That octopus was alive earlier. She was just like handling it alive. Let's jump forward a little bit. And this is like, I guess, what people think is the best part of the video. Her eating. This is all the video is, her eating seafood. It's so weird. 260k challenge. She clearly knows what her fans love. You are completely right. You know, 3.5 million subscribers, you don't get to that stage by accident. She knows what her fans like. She's playing up to it. Like I said, she was acting really intimidated and scared earlier. She's playing up to what her fans like, and she's absolutely crushing it. I ate my dinner before filming this as well, Pierre plays, so we're both safe. I couldn't eat after watching this, I don't think. Alright, and let's go back to her channel. Let's watch her most popular video of all time, 24 million views. It's so weird. She is catering to a very unique audience, that's what I'm going to say. Let's jump into it. What's she up to? She's doing it again, like acting really scared and intimidated. Oh damn. Is she gonna cut that squid's head off? Whoa, she's just decapitating squids right here. I'm surprised YouTube allows this, you know. She's just decapitated a squid in a 24.5 million viewed video, 3.5 million subscribers. The squid head is like on the tray there, like wriggling around, what it was earlier. It still is. I'm surprised, like, I'm really surprised YouTube allows this stuff on here. And it just shows you, like, I don't know whether it's a loophole in YouTube's partner policy or they just don't mind this sort of stuff, but people were like pushing the boundaries and pushing the limits and getting millions of views. Alright, Pierre Plays wants to move on. We're going to move on. I want to see if she's making money from this. I mean, 24 million views. She's probably making from this video alone $42,000 at least. Could be 50, could be 60, but knowing what I know about YouTube CPM, she's making $48,000 at least. I want to see if she has like a shop or any merch or anything. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, we've got some links up here on her channel. Let's see what she's... Africa TV. Okay, I've not heard of this website before. Please don't be pornography. Please don't be pornography. It's going to get me demonetized. Okay, it doesn't look like it is. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this is like maybe an Asian version of Twitch, like a Twitch substitute, where you do live streams and people donate money to you as you do a live video. The same way Twitch works, people pay you while you're doing a live stream. Maybe that's what Africa.tv is. But yeah, she's linking from her YouTube channel, which has 3.5 million subscribers. She's linking those subscribers through to this page where she's going to be making money from that audience. So even if she's not getting monetized on YouTube, if this is demonetized because it breaks the YouTube partner policy, she's building such a big audience up which she can send to this website and make a ton of money from. So it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but she's found a niche that works, found an audience, learned how to play up to that audience, and is doing really well. Yeah. Pierre, 360k challenge is surprised that she's probably made 50k from that last video we showed. Probably, like I said, 48k at least, 50, 60, just from eating fish live. All right, we're going to jump back to the list of the 25 strangest YouTube channels, and we're going to move on now. If you're just tuning in, I'm trying to make lockdown a bit more lighthearted and fun for everyone. You know, help pass the time. We can pass the time together. I think I'm losing my mind a little bit from being locked in the house so much. I don't know if any of you are. Let me know in the chat if you are. But we're watching weird and strange videos together that exist on YouTube, and I'm doing really well and making like a ton of money to give us some ideas ourselves. So I know who I want to jump to now, who I saw on the list earlier. Where are they? We scroll down with here we go. Number 16 on the list. Dr. Sandra Lee, aka the Pimple Popper. Let's jump over to her YouTube channel. Anyone's heard of her before? Let me know in the chat. If you like this sort of stuff, let me know in the chat. But look at this. Even more than that mukbang channel, this Sandra Lee has 6.3 million subscribers. What's it say in the banner? A window into my world, the ultimate source for pimple popping, skincare and dermatology. So there's not really any ambiguity in the title. I'm sure you all know what she does from just reading her name. She pops pimples, and she's got 6.3 million subscribers. Just another insight into the crazy, wild niches that you can set up on YouTube, make videos in, and make a ton of money. Like before, we're going to jump in, find her most popular video of all time, see what the hype is all about, and then have a little chat about it. So let's have a look. Pierre says, that moment where I realised that this live stream's been demonetized. I'm pretty sure it's going to be demonetized. We've looked at people eating live fish. Yeah, let's see how it goes, but I'm not holding out hope. So her most popular video was 4 years ago, 55 million views. Let's click it and have a watch, see what the hype's about. A giant blackhead extracted from an 85-year-old woman. That's a blackhead. Damn.
Wait, you've never seen it? No. You've never seen what it looks like? Yes, I can see it. Oh.
Jesus.
Okay, you've seen it in there. Yeah.
I hope I'm right with this, but the blackheads are the tiny, like needle size, like end of the needle size dots you get in your nose, right? Like the pinprick size things. And that's one of them. That is nuts. Alright, 360k challenge knows the Pimple Popper. I don't think I've ever watched any of their videos before. Not on YouTube anyway. Maybe I've seen a viral clip on Facebook or something. I don't even know if I want to watch this. Jesus. If you're squeamish, you might want to pause this and come back in 5 minutes time, by the way. Alright, let's carry on.
I'm just going to numb around it so that you can't feel me kind of squeeze it out over here. Because a lot of it is filling up, but it's been a long time since it's been squeezed out. So maybe it will fill up.
We got a bit of experience from Pierre Plays in the chat. I once pulled a verruca out of my foot, and ever since then I've realised how long they are. They're huge. It left a gaping hole in my foot. Thanks for adding into the grossness of the the chat, Pierre Plays. Oh, God, that looks horrible. I don't know what she's doing. She's numbing it, or... But before we watch any further, even if these videos are demonetized, even if she's not got like a shop or anything linked to this channel, the Pimple Popper, Dr. Sandra Lee, a great thing she's going to be doing with this channel is it's raising her personal brand. You know, she's got her name, Dr. Sandra Lee. She's a doctor in the title of her channel. If anyone around the world now has got like a pimple, a black hair or something that's really giving them nuisance and like they're just desperate to get rid of it, you've got the self-proclaimed professional here of removing these things. So even if they're not making money for all the other ways on YouTube, which she probably is, in addition to that, she's raising her personal brand as a professional in this field. Oof, I guess they're like softening it up now. I'm going to skip forward a little bit. Oh, we missed it. Oh, that was gross. We already saw it when it came out.
Interrupting you. I'm sorry. We're all like ignoring you.
Oh.
It's like a little plug in a faucet.
I don't usually have a weak stomach, but even I'm struggling to watch this.
Those black plugs in the faucet.
Jesus, that's huge.
No, not you.
Don't show it to her. Don't show
No,
it.
really? Why?
Do you want to see it, Mom?
No.
Oh shit.
I told you.
I want to just see if she has it in her hand at the end. Let's have a look. So what do you lot think to this video here? Is this the sort of thing you'd watch on YouTube?
Look at that. It's like,
That's a blackhead.
No, it looks like a dog's toenail. Like a dog's
Crazy.
claw, like the black-
Alright, I think I want to watch another one. This is addictive. What do you think watching this in the chat? Do you want to watch another one or not? I'm going to just jump into another one, but if anyone's grossed out by this and thinks we should move on, let me know in the chat and I might listen to you and move on. But we're going to start with this second most popular video of all time. Enormous dilated paw. Oh god. Oh, I've just seen a little preview of it. So they're cutting it in half.
Oh, you really left this thing alone, huh? Didn't touch it at all.
You see the copyright Dr. Sandra Lee. She's got her title there where she's getting her name out there, her brand. Oh, that's pretty extreme, isn't it? That's pretty crazy. All right, I'm done with that. I think I actually feel a bit sick now. Let's go back to her channel. Let me just see if there's anything in the description that's going to be making her money. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, so actually here we go. So she's got a link to her Instagram down there, but no store or merchandise or anything. I'm surprised. Could be making a lot more additional money from this channel. But these videos, 55 million views. That is going to be at least, if it's $2 per 1,000 views, this most popular video, she's going to be making at least $110,000 from one video of her taking a blackhead out of a woman's back. $110,000. I'm here week after week grinding away, trying to make as good videos as possible, and she's filming herself taking a blackhead out of someone's back, and she's getting paid $110,000. Just go to show you, that there's some types of videos you can make on YouTube that are just so much more lucrative, viral, and profitable than others. Yeah, let me know what you think to that $110,000 from this one video. What people saying over here. There's a guy from Scotland crushing it by trimming cow hooves. Give me the name. Go do some research and give the name and put it in the chat, because I want to find some channels that I didn't have lined up here. I want to find something new as well. So if you can remember the name 360k challenge, let me know in the chat and we'll give that channel a watch. Pierre Plays, works in a care home and seen lots. It's hard for me to get grossed out. Well, I've not worked in a care home and that is grossing me out a treat. Fishing lad, that's crazy money. Yeah, I've just explained that this doctor's made around $110,000 from my prediction, and I look at this stuff quite a lot, so I've got a pretty good bearing of how much people earn. A 55 million view video is going to make her around $110,000. His second most viewed video is going to be making her around $86,000. And she is simply taking pimples, pores, spots, blackheads out of people's bodies and making this much money. And this was 4 years ago. She's been doing it for a long time. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're watching crazy, weird, gross, absurd videos that are making people a ton of money to try and get some creativity flowing in our minds, give us some ideas for channels or some video ideas. And also, I'm locked in the UK. I'm not meant to be leaving my house. I think I'm getting a bit of cabin fever. So we're just sharing this experience, getting entertained and learning something at the same time. If you know any YouTube channels that are doing really well and they're a bit off the beaten track, a bit out of the mainstream, doing their own thing, a unique, crazy, kooky idea, let me know in the chat and we'll jump in and watch that too. 360k has just said the Hoof GP is someone that has a weird YouTube channel that is doing really well. So we're going to look into that channel now. The Hoof GP. Alright, not as big, but 211,000 subscribers. That's still pretty respectable. And I want to see how they are getting their views. So as we're doing all these channels, I'm going to jump into videos. and look at their most popular video of all time to see what they're about. Most popular. Thanks for the suggestion through 60k challenge. Anyone else knows any channels, let me know and we'll jump in and watch them together. Fishing Lad, suppose it's like a snowball effect for views. Yeah, that's how YouTube works, yeah. So this is their most popular video. Huge stone stuck in poor cow's foot. The hoof GP. Let's just turn that down a little bit. So I just think it's crazy the types of channels that people come up with in their minds that they make and how successful they can be. Like 4.3 million views and he's taking a stone out of a cow's hoof. And I've just learned that I can't say hoof.
Hello, how are you? Come on in. Go on.
But you know what? I really want to see the stone getting taken out of the hoof. So I'm kind of criticising these things in at one side of things, and at the other side, I'm really intrigued and I really want to watch it. So I can kind of see why these are doing so well. You know, why these channels do so successfully.
2 years ago, that was in 6 weeks ago. For some reason, the farmer says she's gone much late for the other foot. So we're going to pick her foot up, see what was wrong originally, check that foot.
Scottish, you're right.
What's wrong with the other foot? So first up, the foot, which was the problem last time.
I wonder, like, who sits at home and watches these things like every week. You know, some people have some strange interests, but I'm not one to judge. Do what you want to do.
This horn is fine, and she continues to heal well. Okay, so
So it looks like that cow has got like a fake hoof already in place, which I had no idea was a thing. They put in fake hoofs for cows if they have hoof problems. Crazy.
it's healing really well. Just a little crack in there, but it's healing well. So we'll just spray it with iodine. We've removed that loose horn. Crack on and see what is wrong with this other foot. Why she's gone late.
Right, let's see this stone getting taken out. It's going to skip forward a little bit. Oh, I can see it already in the preview. It looks painful actually.
If you look at that,
Wow.
how on earth? There's a huge stone right the way up in there. Look at that.
Damn, that must actually hurt quite a lot.
So she's also got a white blind problem here, which is
And that's one thing, you know, that's just made such a visceral reaction in me. Watching the pimple pop up before, I was grossed out. Watching the mukbang video, I was kind of grossed out. Watching this, I feel like I can kind of feel the pain myself that the cow must be feeling. Like, there must be something into that, you know. If you can stir up those feelings in your viewers while they're watching your videos, it's clearly a recipe for success. Like, if you can make that visceral emotional reaction to your videos, it's clearly yeah, it's gonna serve you well.
because like it's healed up, but I think it's pretty safe to say that.
Alright, let's see it get taken out. I don't want to see it in there much longer. Pierre Plays is laughing at my accent again because I said mukbang. Okay, mukbang. I think that was right. Have to be have perfect grammar around Pierre Plays.
Jeez.
Ah, poor thing. But yeah, there you have it. There is another YouTube channel getting tons of views from doing something really unexpected, strange, very niche as well. You wouldn't think there's a big audience out there that want to watch things getting removed from cows' hoofs, but with 4.5 million views, there clearly is. So, you know, I don't think you can write the recipe for success down for YouTube. Like, if there's people out there that want to watch what you're doing, that's all you need. And you're not going to know if there are people out there that want to watch what you've got to offer until you try. I bet if this guy went around before he'd started and asked 100 people if they think a YouTube channel about working on cows' hooves would be successful, I can guarantee you a ton of those people would have said no. But he did it. He took a leap of faith, and he's got 200,000 subscribers already, 4.3 million views. He's doing pretty well. And if we look down here, look, how is he making money? So in addition to the $9,000 he would have made already from this video, he's got a GoFundMe page here. We'll have a look on. I'll open that in a new tab and look at that in a second. and he has merch as well. So let's look at these two things. Thanks for the suggestion here, 360k challenge. Like, good heads up on this. So we get the Hoof GP asking for monetary donations, donate in pounds, and he's raised £14,000 already, which is, I think that's like $20,000 just from sending people from his videos to this GoFundMe. £14,000. So that's another way this guy is making money using a really unique random YouTube idea. Let's move on. He's got merch as well, the Hoof GP merch, selling these hoodie for £44, kids hoodie for £31, t-shirts £13-16, and how many subscribers has he got already? 211,000 subscribers. You can guarantee he's making merch sales, and if they're this expensive, like, he's probably making off that £44 hoodie £15-20 profit every time he gets a sale. YouTube's really, I love YouTube, like, you all know this already. It's an amazing instrument for making money. Let's see how he all started. Let's go back to the Hoof GP and see his first ever video. Let me know what you think about the Hoof GP in the chat as well. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on this channel idea in particular, and if you've got any channels that you also know which are successful but really weird, crazy, strange, let me know in the chat and we'll jump over and have a look at that. So let's see his oldest ever video. There we go. Let's sort by oldest to newest. And he started out with a 11-minute video teaching you how to treat white line disease in cattle. It's all the same thing. It's just him working on cow hooves. Does what he says on the tin. The fishing lad. If you're passionate about a certain thing, you can make it work. No truer words ever spoken. Too right. And I think if you're passionate about something, that passion clearly comes through in the videos you make, and it makes an audience even more likely to respond to you, to connect to you, and want to subscribe. So you're completely right. I agree with you completely.
This wall here, level with each other, then you will clearly see one is slightly longer than the other. So again, we'll just quickly routine on this, and that'll be how
My sister's favourite animal is a cow. I might buy her a t-shirt. It's a cash cow. But look, we're watching these videos like just having a laugh, and we've already got one potential merch buyer, who wasn't even like subscribed to this channel, who has no like previous experience with this channel, but from just finding out about this channel a second ago, she may be having a laugh, but in the back of her mind there may be some seriousness there, considering buying some merch purely from a YouTube channel where you work on cows' hooves. Crazy. Alright, we had another channel suggestion here earlier. Let me just scroll up and find it. Audiology Associates. Let's have a look. That's from 360k challenge too. Let's see if we can find that. Audiology Associates. Okay, similar amount of subscribers, 240,000. Audiology Associates, ear wax removal. New uploads 3 times a week. How much wax are they removing people's ears? Let's see their most popular ever video. Get a feel for what they're all about. If you're just tuning in, we're watching crazy, weird, strange videos and trying to work out why they're successful on YouTube. And I've had my mind blown so far. Oh, God. All of these videos are gross that you're sending me. But there must be something in that, like, viewers on YouTube must love gross stuff. Like, it must strike, there must be millions of people that are into that, because a lot of these channels we looked at already have tons of subscribers just from making gross out content. Oh, I know what you're doing now. You're just subscribing, you're just suggesting videos to me that you think are going to gross me out, and it's working. So that's the wax inside someone's ear. Go check out the Audiology Associates if you're not already a subscriber, by the way. Give them some credit for their videos. Oh man, imagine having that stuck in your ear. Alright, let's move forward a little bit. 'Cause I would have thought pushing down on that would have pushed it even further in. Oh god, it's so gross. If anyone's going to suggest any more channels in the chat, please don't make them gross anymore. I'm starting to feel a bit feel the effects of watching these videos. This is the last gross video we're watching, I'll tell you. Oh damn, he's got it out. Oh, so that's into someone's ear. So this video's got 12 million views. Just removing wax from people's ears, you can get 12 million views on your channel. It's amazing what goes viral and what blows up on YouTube, and what topics people can create their channels around. Alright, let's go. I don't want to watch this for much longer, so let's skip forward to the towards the end when it's all done. God, that's so much earwax, isn't it? The fishing lad. I think anything that doesn't have much competition is a winner. Yeah, if there's not many other people doing it already, you're one of the first people to start making videos on that topic, and there's a huge audience for it. There's no obstacles. You know, you've got unlimited growth potential there. There's no one doing what you start doing. And this guy is literally just taking wax out of people's ears. He's got built up 245,000 subscribers, 12 million views. I think you're definitely right, fishing lad. What people saying? Peer Players suggested one that wasn't gross, but is insane. I actually can't remember what you suggested, Peer Players. Have you watched it already? Let me know what it was. Remind me what it was in the chat. Alright, so you get the picture. And we don't need to go back and watch their first ever video either. We're moving on. We're moving on. Alright then, back to the list of the 25 strange YouTube channels. Oh, can't use a computer anymore. You wouldn't think I'm a computing graduate, would you? I don't know what's going on here. Page up. Come on. There we go. Do it the old-fashioned way. So 25 strangest YouTube channels. Let's see what else we got on this list. I think I know which one I want to jump to. Here we go. Ask a Mortician. Here's a channel I found earlier, which is pretty unique, I thought, but is crushing it. 1 million subscribers. Look, I mean, I advise people on how to make YouTube channels, you know, that can make a lot of money. And my first reaction is that banner at the top is awful. There's no text on it. It doesn't really paint you a picture or tell you a story, but she's got 1 million subscribers, so she clearly knows what she's doing, probably better than I do. Alright, let's jump into her videos. Like I said, what we're doing throughout this, we're going to go to her most popular ever video to really get a feel for what her channel is about. That looks like it's an Ask Me Anything. Okay, so she's a mortician. Everything to do is about death. So there you go, like a topic that you wouldn't think would be very successful. Death
on the old show.
has got her 1 million subscribers. So let's jump in and see what this is all about.
We talk a lot about good death.
And she's been asked in this video the worst way to die. I kind of want to know what someone who deals with death all the time thinks the worst way to die is. So let's jump in.
But what about the bad death? What's the worst way to die?
Don't know if I want to know this either. If you're newly joining, people in the chat have been sending me channels over that have been grossing me out for the last hour, and I think this might potentially gross me out as well.
I want to die sitting up. I want to die on a Tuesday. But cross-culturally, the bad death tends to be somewhat the same. It's tragic.
You know what, as well, I've got to take my hat off to what she's doing. Like, I'm quite interested in this topic, or just like the psychology around it, that like the cultural behaviour, science behind it. We don't really talk about death that often. Like, within our culture, our society, it's not really discussed openly. We kind of try and downplay death and ignore it and pretend it doesn't happen. So it's really interesting to see that this woman here openly talking about death has built a following of 1 million subscribers. You know, maybe going against the trend of society and doing something unique and original.
For the survivors, the worst thing can be where the body is never found and funeral and mourning rituals can't he performed. For me personally, the most obvious...
My self-reliance is a guy I follow. His self-reliance life is inspiring. That's cool, Fishing Lad.
You don't want to be
In this video, we're trying to find crazy, strange, absurd types of channels, and it sounds like my self-reliance isn't that crazy. But cheers for the heads up. I might check that channel out later. But if you know any kooky, strange, weird channels, let us know.
Run. Run far, far from this place. Scaphism was used in ancient Persia to torture someone to death. First, your body is stripped naked and you're...
Oh, so this is the worst way to die, is it?
...logs with your head and limbs sticking out. Then they pour honey all over you and force you to ingest milk and honey, which causes diarrhea, filling up the inside of the log and attracting insects. Then they leave you in, say, a stagnant pond to be slowly eaten, but they come back every day to force you to eat more milk and honey so you don't die right away.
That sounds horrific. If you didn't catch that, this mortician is saying the worst way to die is to be shoved inside like a wooden log, force-fed milk and honey, which causes you to have diarrhea. But then your diarrhea inside the log you're trapped in attracts insects, which start eating you and eating the diarrhea inside the log, and then they throw you inside like a swampy pond, I think she said, to attract even more insects and just leave you there. And then they come back every few days to feed you more milk and honey so that you have more diarrhea and attract more insects.
Eventually succumbing to exposure, dehydration, shock, and delirium.
Alright, well, I tried to not get grossed out, but I'm still grossed out. We're right back there. So maybe the message in this live stream has been, if you want to have a successful YouTube channel, make videos that gross people out, because it seems to be doing really well for these last few channels. Let's see what else this mortician talks about in her videos.
That's how you know this is a Titanic video, when you hear that haunting melody. I'm not going to go too much into what the Titanic was, because I think we're all pretty clear on that. The year is 19...
It's she's doing really well here. Like, I imagine so many people, like, one of the things I thought when I came away from watching the Titanic movie was, you kind of wonder what the experience of dying in that situation would be like freezing in the water and stuff. Like, even though people don't talk about it, it's kind of one of those burning questions that pop up in your head that you probably never ask anyone. By making a video and tapping into that popular thought process, she's dominated. She's crushing it.
Titanic is a massive ship leaving the UK bound for New York City, carrying 2,220...
Elliot Prendy, she's hella creepy.
4 days into the journey, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, the ship hits an iceberg. Say it with me now. Iceberg! Right ahead!
She's got a good, like, on-camera presence as well, to be fair. So that contributes to why she's doing so well. It's not just that she's talking about death. Like, you've got to give her credit as well. Although Elliot says she's a bit creepy. Yeah, she's a bit creepy as well. I agree.
1,500 people died. Recently, I was watching a Titanic documentary thing on Netflix, and I realized even as ubiquitous as the Titanic still is in culture, I had never...
No, it's so good, Fishing Lad. I appreciate the input. It's just crazy, weird channels today, but it's not to say we won't do another live stream where it's different criteria and you can suggest different types of videos. So maybe we'll come to that self-reliance channel another time. But thanks for the input, appreciate it. Pierre Plays, can I see your messages? I can see. Oh, Brave Wilderness. Okay, I missed that one. Might jump into that in a second. Let's see what happened to the people that died on the Titanic though first.
Although there are lots of message boards full of people with opinions on this, as I have discovered. We do know that in total, about 340 bodies were recovered.
God, she's really into death, isn't she? Really fascinated by death.
But that does not mean that they went down with the ship. You have to understand how the body recovery effort was carried out.
All right. Well, I don't want to take away from the information in the video. So if you're interested in what she's got to say, head over to Ask a Mortician's YouTube channel. and watch it yourself. Now I've left the YouTube channel name down here for every video I've watched. So if you are interested, go and watch it. But fascinating that, you know, you can make a YouTube channel talking about death of all things, get 1 million subscribers, and have videos that are getting over 2 million views. Just goes to show you, going off the beaten track and doing something original and what you probably would think is a bit niche and small scale, when you've got the whole internet tapping into YouTube and watching videos, there's going to be a big audience for any topic you're talking about. If one person's interested in something, globally there's probably millions of people interested in it. See what people are saying. Elliot thinks that this mortician is into necrophilia. I'm not going to make any assumptions, but it wouldn't be completely far-fetched to assume that. And you can see, okay, so how is Ask a Mortician making money with her 1 million subscribers? We go into this area of her channel, which is always the telltale signs. You can see that she's got a Patreon as well, so let's jump over there and see what she's earning through Patreon. So she's got a Patreon account where her followers can pay her either $2, $5, $10, $20 or $60 a month. 60, that's a big one. And she'll be making money every month, repeat money she'll be making from the subscribers who follow her on Patreon. So she's got 4,671 Patreons. If they're paying her at least $2, she's making $8,000 a month. And if they're paying her, she's got 5 tiers. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. She's got 5 tiers. If they're paying her on average $10 a month across all of those people, she's making potentially $40,000 a month from her Patreon, from a YouTube channel just talking about death. That is exactly what I'm looking for in this live stream. Crazy, absurd, weird videos that are making people a ton of money. And we're going to break down and deconstruct how they're doing it. That's crazy. That's crazy. 4,671 patrons. And I noticed another link in her banner as well. Let's click on this. What do people think? Yeah, Elliot's laughing about the necrophilia comment. Order of the Good Death. I guess this is her website. Welcome to the order. Welcome to immortality. Just trying to see if she's selling anything as well through her website. Any shops or anything. Let's see the. Oh, she's got a member area. Oh, okay, so these are people who look after the website, but support us. You can donate. There you go, through the website. So she's got the Patreon page and a donate button on her website, making money off of YouTube talking about death. I love it. Crazy. It just goes to show you, like, if you're passionate about something, which someone said in the chat before, you can make money from a ton of things. So what else did we have? We had something from Brave Wilderness. Mr. Discreet, so judgmental, but that's what you need to be able to make wise decisions. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing it up a little bit as well, you know, saying that she's weird. I admire the hustle. I always admire the hustle. I admire the ability to build a following and to have a message which resonates with people. And she clearly can do that. And she's monetizing it and just dominating the game. So even though it's about death, which I know a lot of people might feel awkward or uncomfortable talking about, at the same time I admire it. I admire what she's doing because she's a businesswoman. She's built this business, this Patreon, this website around what she's doing. Fair play to her. But yeah, let's have a look at Brave Wilderness, which Pierre Play suggested. And like I said, we're watching weird, strange, crazy, absurd YouTube videos to pass the time, to help people who are in lockdown, give them a bit of entertainment and give them something to do while you're trapped in your houses because of you know what is happening at the moment. And also to show you how you can monetize YouTube by doing the most weird, strange, random things. You know what, Pierre Plays, I think from the auto-filled search bar for some of his videos he's made, I think I've already seen this guy. Yeah, I have. I know this guy. Okay, so if you don't know who Brave Wilderness is, we're going to jump into that now. But this definitely fits the criteria of crazy YouTube channels and YouTube videos on the website at the moment that are doing amazing. 15 million subscribers. Alright, so enough talking from me. What does this guy do? Most popular. Let's just search by the most popular, find his most popular video so we can really see what he does. Stung by a cow killer. So it looks like he goes out and gets bit by things. I know this channel already, and I can tell you that is what he does.
I've seen stung by harvester ants, fire ants, and scorpions. But today, I'm moving a rung up on the insect sting pain.
Elliot Prendy made a YouTube channel about Chinese dynasties,
I have a feeling that
and he was selling Chinese vases. Only got 30 subscribers, only made 4 videos. Yeah, I mean, I always say that success to YouTube is consistency. You know, 4 videos, 30 subscribers is a good start, and if you kept making videos week after week, or maybe even 3 times a week, like that blackhead poor person was doing, you could have done a lot better. So if you want to succeed on YouTube, you have a good idea that people want to see, but also you've got to be consistent and keep doing it day after day, week after week, to build up that following. So yeah, for people who don't know this channel, Brave Wilderness, he goes out and he gets bitten by really painful bites around the world. Like, that's the premise of the channel.
there's no question about it. The Wild West.
Elliot made some sales. That's not bad. Some sales from 4 videos.
Laced with spine-covered plants, or its animals, most of which are armed with fangs and stingers. Arizona's Sonoran Desert is an adventure lover's playground.
So he goes out and gets bitten by animals all around the world, and he's got 15 million subscribers. There's no formula to success on YouTube. Do what you want to do, follow your passion, and if enough people have the same passion as you, or the same curiosity or interest as you, this is proof you can succeed wildly by doing that.
Sure, we all have our fears of being bitten by a rattlesnake when venturing off trail. Or in my case, having a giant desert centipede run up my pant leg. But in actuality, the good news is that each and every one of these creatures does its best.
If you have any YouTube channels which you know
However,
are strange, a bit weird, absurd, but are doing really well, we're passing the time through this quarantine, watching stuff like this together. Share it in the chat and we'll go on and we'll give it a watch.
my line of work, the goal is to have an interaction so that I can show you the
Pierre Play said that one of her biggest fears is wasps. There's no way she could do this. Has he got his arm in an alligator's mouth? Damn, this guy's crazy. He's so excited that he's found this this bug. So he's out in the wilderness trying to capture this bug. I don't think it's actually called the cow killer. I think that's a nickname for it. There we go, the velvet ants. Like I said before in the previous videos for different channels, this is called Brave Wilderness. So if you're interested in watching this, every time he does a new video, go and subscribe to them, because they're clearly putting out content which a lot of people are enjoying. Alright, we're going to skip forwards now because we're going to get to the juicy bit that everyone wants to see, him getting bitten.
Coyote is about to enter the strike zone, but this one's a little different. When it comes to alligator bites, crab pinchers,
He just goes around and gets bitten and pinched by things.
When it comes to stingers,
He's got a screw loose.
that's when even I get nervous. Now, the females do not have wings. The males do have wings. But what's interesting is that the males...
Would you go out and do this if you had the chance? If someone said, we can get you bitten by one of the most painful ants. Is that an ant or a wasp? Ant. The most painful ant in the world. Would you go out and do it? Let me know in the chat.
What I want to do now is use these little entomology forceps to pick the velvet ant up.
Oh, God.
Just how big that stinger is. You ready for this?
I said before with the previous videos and the previous channels we've watched in this chat, I've been grossed out every time and I feel sick. I think I've seen this video years ago, but I already feel sick now just knowing that he's going to get bitten by it and imagining the pain he's going to feel in just a second's time.
They are not. The velvet ant actually has a very, very durable exoskeleton, one of the toughest exoskeletons in the insect kingdom. So me picking her up with the forceps is not going to cause her any sort of pain or damage.
Okay, so it's got no... I was thinking, why doesn't it fly away? But it's got no wings.
I got it.
It's running away. Alright, let's skip forward to the bite.
You guys getting nervous? I'll tell you what, I sure was. Now they say that this...
This is what everyone wants to see. Also quite interesting that a lot of these channels that are doing really well have got like a build-up, and they build up to the point where everyone wants to see, and then they have the big finale, I guess, or the spectacular moment everyone's looking for, maybe halfway or 2/3 into the video. Alright, let's get to it. Let's see the good stuff everyone's waiting for.
With any luck, the ant is going to sting me. Here we go, ready?
With any luck, he's definitely got a screw loose.
I'm Captain Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone.
Mr. Discreet said he'd do this for 1 billion. If he paid him $1 billion, he'd get stung by this.
2.
I reckon I'd do it for a couple, maybe 100,000. I'd get bitten by it.
Oh, my heart's racing right now. Oh boy.
How do they make it bite you if it doesn't, or sting you if it doesn't want to sting you? Oh,
My heart is going now.
Any second it could happen.
Yeah, any second
oh
it can
no.
sting me.
It does make you feel, gives you like a physical reaction, doesn't it, watching it?
Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Ow, it's biting at my skin. It's biting at the edge of the container, trying to get out. Ooh.
It's biting him, but it's not stinging him
That
yet.
stinger is going to be like a little hypodermic needle going into my skin.
What are people saying?
This is intense.
It needs to be over 10 minutes long and good watch time, yeah. That's exactly why they're doing the big moment far into the video, because they want to get people watching for longer and longer to get that watch time on their videos, to get their channel to grow even faster. So I said it's strange how all of the big moments happen towards the end of the video. That's exactly why they're doing it, for the watch time, to get people watching the video for longer. So it didn't bite him. It didn't bite him. We're going to have to wait even longer. Elliot Prendy said he'd go if you paid him 1,000, $1,000. He'd go and get bitten by this. Hard times right now. $1,000 would be all that he needs to be convinced to do this. I kind of want to save up $1,000 just to pay for you to go out there to see you do it. Sounds like a good investment, that does.
Yeah, hold on, I need a second.
Alright, let's get to the sting. Come on.
Yeah.
How are they forcing it? I missed it. How are they forcing it to sting him? Oh, are they going to squeeze it or something? Oh. So, Mr. Discreet would do this for $1 billion. I'd do it for $1 million. Elliot Prendy would do it for $1,000. Anyone going to go any lower? How much would you have to get paid to get stung by
The
this?
cop killer. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
No, I'm never ready. 1, 2.
I'm not going to read that bit out, Elliot, but that made me laugh. I might get demonetized if I read it out.
Look at my arm shaking. And go.
It's quite weird, isn't it? Like, how do you force something to sting you? Oh man, you can see it going out.
Okay, let me get back here.
You alright?
Gotta be, Pierre Play said you've got to be careful of allergic reactions. I'm gonna pass up on that.
Hold on, okay.
Oh damn, he's struggling. He's in pain.
Give me a second.
No worries, Elliot. I can't say it, but I think you can write it. It won't get me demonetized if you write it. I just can't say it. Makes me, I like it though. If I could say it, I would. Makes me, it's my type of humour.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is super bad.
Oh wow.
Move this out of the way.
This is crazy.
Hold on, I gotta try to control my heart rate. Try to get a tight shot.
This guy looks like he's about to die right now. It just shows you, like,